is I am sitting here in College Station at my Airbnb. It's been over an hour, and I still can't process the fact that Jordan Crooks just went a 17.93 in the 50-yard freestyle. That is bananas. It's still blowing my mind. So let's talk about it. First of all, for those of you who, after Jordan Crooks went 18.9 in the 50 fly split on the 200 medley relay, for those of you who still thought he wasn't going to go a 17 anything flat start 50-yard freestyle tonight, here is my message to you.
Idiot.
Because come on, how could he not? He was primed to do this, especially after what we saw from Jordan Crooks at midseason. He was 18.6 in prelims. He even went 18.6 individually, but then leading off the relay, he was 18.2. So I think one thing we've come to learn about Jordan Crooks this season is that he is a student of the sport, and he learns from every time he swims, especially the 50 freestyle, and especially how it's set up in the NCAA, where you have prelims, finals, and typically that opportunity to lead off the 200 free relay, giving you 3 50 freestyle flat starts potentially in one day. So Jordan Crooks went 18.2 in the morning. He said it himself. It was a solid swim. His interview will be up later. 18.4 leading off the relay. He said that was an okay swim as well. Obviously, the time isn't great, but I think he was a little more focused on the relay. But he took the prelim swim, he carried it over to finals, and he did it. He fulfilled a prophecy. 17.9. I'm gonna pull up the race and we can watch it together. So first off, let's look at this start. He dives in pretty close to everyone else, but this dude's underwaters are just next level. Oh God, comes up. I mean, this is nearly Dressel-esque, right? As is his time, but I mean, look at this. He's well over half a body length ahead of the field. I mean, Liendo, who ends up getting second, 18.3, fastest freshman ever, is at his hip, right? So Crooks is just masterful off of in this first 15 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strokes into his first 25, which is just ridiculous. He was out in 8.62, which, fun fact, was slower than he was on the 200 medley relay in that 50 fly. He was out 8.28 in his 18.9 50 fly, which is just disgusting. But he's out 8.6 here, flat start, 0.60 reaction time. And again, that is to the feet, not to the hand. So again, his speed was crazy quick. It's obvious that he was clicking tonight. And then as we move through the turn, again, he comes up just so far ahead of everyone else. He doesn't quite make it to 15, but in a 50 freestyle, I think pretty few people do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He just took 15 strokes and went 17.9. I mean, it's just ungodly. Which, I mean, you can see that if you watch my practice video with Jordan from Tennessee, he was going sub 10 second 25 fly. I'm sorry, sub 9 second 25 fly and taking 4 strokes, right? So we know that he is an underwater god, and we know that he has crazy distance per stroke when it comes to the sprint events. And I think that's how he's gotten so much better from last year to this year. I mean, he talks about the mentality and his progression, but he also just talks about how much he's learned in the past year from his coaches, from his teammates. I mean, he shouts out Guy Carib, who is in that 50 free final as well. He's been his sprinting mate all year long, but he's learned a lot. And so this evolution of Jordan Crooks, we're starting to learn that he's a true student of the sport and exceedingly adaptable. So the last thing I'm going to show you is his real-time celebration from after the 50 free. It's a really cool moment. I would recommend watching the whole thing. It's about 1.5 minutes, but he really gets to celebrate. You get to see the raw emotion on his face. I'm going to cut this after that, but thanks for tuning in. Holy crap. We have another guy who is 17.9. What a moment. And this is Jordan Crooks' real-time reaction after he finds out that he just went 17.9.
Let's go, baby.